So I cannot be the only person to listen to this background music at the main menu and just feel so gosh dang nostalgic. So as you guys know, I have been doing the Ultimate Player Career Mode on the channel, which does involve the old school NCAA Football 14. And as we all know, the franchise, was disbanded after the 2014 game. And it's sad, man. As a college football fan, I know there's plenty of people out there, maybe not even a college football fan, that enjoy playing this game. Like, it's just something that you used to look forward to every single summer. And the kids growing up now, they can't experience that. And it's so sad. It's such an incredible game, man. The dynasties you used to play, man, it brings back so many memories back from middle school and high school. And unfortunately, it's no longer being created. Maybe one day in the future. But obviously, for the past 4 or 5 years, we've not had the game. But since I did bring it back to the channel, and the first episode of my Ultimate Player Career Mode, I just briefly overviewed the Ultimate Team section of NCAA Football 14, which was the first year they did implement Ultimate Team into NCAA Football. And I just want to show you guys the College Football Ultimate Team back in NCAA Football 14 and just show you how awesome it was. If I can, I'll try to jump into a game, but no promises, because this is back on the Xbox 360 on a 5-year-old game. The chances that somebody's actually searching for a game might not be too high, but I just want to show you everything because it was such an awesome game mode. And me back in the day, I mean, how old was I? I had to be like a 9th or 10th grade. I didn't have a lot of money. I still somehow was good at this game. Ultimate Team went 108-35 without spending any money. I grinded and had so many coins, man. And I just want this to be a nostalgic video, and I just want to show you what used to be back in NCAA football. As you see, I have only 2,000 coins remaining, and I just want to show you the team that I did create. Unfortunately, there's no more packs in store. They took it out after a couple years, so you just can get game extensions and injury recovery. That's so sad. If I could do an old school pack opening in NCAA football, that'd be awesome. But I wonder if there's still auctions up. I wonder if there's still freaking auctions up. There has to be. There has to be some people that still play this game. Dog, is there really nobody? There's no... Dog, there's got to be at least one player on the auction. There's seriously nobody on the auction. I'm so sad. I am so sad. I feel like I checked this when I started this, the series on the channel, and there was players like on the auction block. I don't know what has happened, but guys, hopefully you enjoy this nostalgic video. If you do, make sure to drop a big thumbs up. Might be a quick video if we can't actually get into a game. I'm going to try to get into a game, but I just wanted this to be a cool little look back. And also, this is completely have nothing to do with the video. I am going to be doing a Q&A on the channel very soon. To have a chance to be featured in that Q&A, either go over to my Instagram or my Twitter. And all you have to do is leave me a question on Twitter with the hashtag AskRBT. And I guess you don't even really have to mention me, because I can just search the hashtag. But at the same time, it'd probably be better if you did mention me in your question. So use the hashtag AskRBT to have the chance to be featured. And also on Instagram, to have a equal chance to be featured, just go to my last picture on Instagram and just leave a question on my latest picture. And also use the hashtag AskRBT on Instagram as well in the comments, so you can have a chance to be featured. So links to my social media is in the description box below. And also, Hang In There merch still available. Every single dollar earned from the shirt sales is going directly to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. You can also find that top description box below. With that said, let's look at who I had in my NCAA football, college football ultimate team. So as you see, I was a 94 overall, and keep in mind, man, like I said, I had no money spent on this game whatsoever. I didn't even know you could even spend money on a game back in the day. But like, I had a good team. Had a very good O-line, 94 overall, 90 overall, 89 overall, 91 overall, 93 overall. I had a 99. I remember when I think I actually packed this card, and I lost my mind. They used to have like old cover players as cards. They had a 99 cover athlete, Sean Alexander. That was my starting running back. And look at some of the other running backs I had on the team, man. I had 98 NCAA Football 09 Darren McFadden as a backup running back. I had Billy Cannon, a legend, 95 overall. Used to be a beast running back for LSU back in like the 50s, I think. Edgerrin James and some other guys I guess I sold. But looking at my offense, this is what made Ultimate Team on NCAA Football so great. Some of the stars you used to watch in college, it's kind of like the new college program they sometimes come out with Ultimate Team on Madden. but like it's the players that used to be beasts in college, maybe didn't pan out to do so well in the NFL, but like you could have a 96 overall Pat White card. I remember I got this card and was so happy. I was so happy because this man was one of the most fun players to watch in the history of college football. Pretty cool. He actually grew up really close to where I live. Actually, my high school that I went to has played his high school that he went to a couple times, but wasn't really highly recruited out of college. Went to West Virginia as a quarterback, and obviously went on to have one of the greatest careers in history of any college quarterback. But he was my starting quarterback last time I played at a 96 overall, and backing him up, I had 96 overall Heisman Andre Ware. And they did used to have sets and stuff, which was pretty cool. Because I remember, I think I got this Andre Ware card from a set. And like back in the day when you like entered or you put cards into sets, you could get coins back in return, which is pretty cool. But obviously I don't do that anymore. But like some of the other players I had Braylon Edwards, 96 overall. Justin Blackman, award winner, 96 overall. Remember, he won the Blitnikoff back in college. Tim Brown, another Heisman card, 94 overall. And Kellen Winslow Jr., 93 overall. And you saw some of my backup wide receivers there. Randy Moss, Ryan Broyles, Jeff Samardzija, who's actually pretty funny enough. He was in this game and he ended up being a professional baseball pitcher for the Cubs. I'm not sure if he's still in the MLB, but Larry Fitzgerald, Santana Moss, one of my favorite players from back in the day. And now, I guess, moving on over to the defense, I had some stacked players, or some incredible players on defense. This team was stacked. 97 Brian Arakpo, 94 Glenn Dorsey, 94 Albert Hainsworth, 95, I believe is it Larry Little? Not sure, but 92 Claiborne, Ray Lewis, just a gold card. The gold cards back in the day used to go up to 94 overalls, and I don't know how they distinguish the difference between some 94 elites and 94 golds, but anyways, had Takeo Spikes, an absolute legend back at Auburn, and 91 Wesley Woodyard, who just got released by the Titans. But anyways, some incredible players, some backups. We had Derek Johnson, and you'll see my secondary in a second, but this is so nostalgic, man. Hopefully I can find a game, but I doubt I can. Marcel Darius, the backup D tackle in this game, man, just used to be so incredible. And in the secondary, we had 96 Champ Bailey. I remember watching, since I didn't spend money in this game, I didn't have any money. I used to watch Kohlenberger's pack openings from back in the day when he used to do NCAA pack openings, and those were my most favorite videos to watch. But I just wish we could open up some packs, but they just took it out of the game. But Champ Bailey, man, we have Morris Claiborne, 93 overall, Pat Peake, Tracy Porter, Mike Huff. Some incredible players in the backups. We had Stephon Gilmore, Brandon Flowers, Sean Taylor, freshman card. And on the specialists, we had Nortman, Randy Moss with a 99 overall. And guys, this game used to be incredible. And like I said, what if I had an unopened pack? If I had can we purchase packs? Does it let me? Nope. I tried to finesse the game, but of course not. But like I said, you used to be able to complete collections. And like I said, you used to do some crazy things. And there's still some weekly things available, but you used to be able to do team items and put things into packs, and you would get 99 overall Herschel Walker in a pack, so you wouldn't just get a card. And I'm pretty sure once you collected these cards from back in the day, you would get these cards back plus the Herschel Walker 99 overall, and you also get a pack. What sets in today's day of age in Madden do you get a card and a free pack out of it? Never. But they had so much content in this game. And I remember, as a guy that did not spend any money on this game, I was able to generate hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of coins. As you see here, I did complete some of these Heisman sets from back in the day. I apparently didn't get this RG3 card. I was trying to get a lot of them, but apparently I only finished half of them. But got some pretty crazy players, as you guys saw. There's so many awesome players from back in this game, man. Yeah, Barry Sanders, Desmond Howard, Doug Flutie, RG3, Barry Sanders, Charlie Wood, Archie Griffin, Charles Woodson, Michael Vick, AP, Ndamukong Suh, Tommy Frazier, Matt Leinart, Cam Newton, Ricky Williams, Peyton Manning, Mark Ingram, and the list goes on and on and on. The amount of potential, amount of content that could be on these games is just unbelievable. But unfortunately, we don't have it anymore. And as you see, I did finish this Andre Ware Heisman set. I think it's the only one I did. And you used to get some crazy stuff, man. So if you would collect all 19 NCAA football cover athletes, you would receive 75,000 coins, 19 Nats. So Nats actually did start back in NCAA's days. But for this set alone, you get 75,000 coins, 19 cover athlete players, which are incredible players, as you saw, 99 John Alexander, and 20 pro packs. So coins, pro packs, and just stuff you don't see in today's day of age. And also completed this, apparently. Got 10,000 coins. So many memories, man, come back from looking at this roster that I built from back in the day, an incredible roster with no money spent at all. And it's just so sad that we might never see this ever again. And you know what? I am going to try to play a game. And yeah, so there was solo challenges back in the day, but how were they? So yeah, so they were pretty much just like they were now, but like they actually seemed a lot more rewarding than the solo challenges do nowadays. They were actually not boring to play, and they actually were so rewarding. To play a solo challenge, you end up getting something pretty awesome back in return, and the solo challenges today just seem like too much of a grind and just not really worth your time just to play the computer. But looking at my season history from back in the day, look at that, man. Look at the last season I played. Like, I used to be pretty gosh dang good at this game. I lost the last game of the season, but I went 14-1. Well, 14 games before I lost, I used to kill folks back in the day. Unfortunately, football games are a little bit different nowadays, and I'm not as good because, I don't know. I get slack for saying this, but I think, like, football games nowadays, especially, I mean, Madden's only football game. It's just more of like a strategy game. I don't know. It's not like COD or something. Whoa. Okay, so I was actually 1-1 in the current season. Let me just sit here. I'm gonna search a couple times, see if we can find an opponent. It would be so awesome, man, if we can get some gameplay. But what are the chances we actually come up against somebody? I will be so happy. I will be so freaking happy if we can come up against somebody else. I'm gonna give it like 10 minutes. Yep, no opponents found. I'm gonna keep trying, but it's just not gonna happen. Yep, 10 minutes down the drain and can't find an opponent. You know what? Maybe what I can do is just play a solo. Like, why not? So I'm just gonna go back and play a quick solo challenge just to show you some of the gameplay from Ultimate Team. I've completed like almost every single solo challenge in the game aside from the Heisman one. So I'll go back and you can actually replay solo challenges, but like you don't get anything from it. But that's a feature you can't get in today's day of age. I don't know why you'd want to replay a game, but at least it was an option in the game. Like, the reason I wanted to make this video, man, it's because like people nowadays, like, I don't even think people realize there used to be college football Ultimate Team, and just was so fresh because you had two options of football games. There wasn't just so much focus on one game and so much focus on just trying to milk every ounce of what you had. And it was just so much opportunity for so much different content, fresh stuff. It's just something we may never see again, but it was a thing. We're playing Boise State, and I guess obviously I had Bryant-Denny Stadium, Alabama Stadium as my selected stadium. Another cool thing, you had every single college football stadium available to you to choose as your home team stadium. That's like 100 stadiums. Actually, I think there was actually not every single stadium. There was only probably like 30 or 40, but still, that's a lot of stadiums to be in that game. Pat White at quarterback. Like, I'm actually so freaking happy playing this. I'm just going to scramble with him. Like, look how fast he was. I remember just watching him at West Virginia in college, man. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below. If you're as nostalgic about this as I am, who was your favorite college football player to watch back in the day that might not have panned out to be such a great NFL player? For me, Pat White is close number one, but one of my top 3 favorite players of all time. You might not have heard of them, and they all didn't end up being good, like end up having a successful NFL career. Pat White, Colt Brennan, who was absolutely incredible for Hawaii, threw I don't know, 60 touchdowns a season, brought Hawaii to a BCS Bowl undefeated year, which is one of my favorite Cinderella stories from college football. That's why I love college football. He was a great player that I loved watching. And Todd Reesing, hence why I have Kansas's uniforms. Todd Reesing, his nickname was Sparky. The University of Kansas, man, who is absolutely atrocious at football now in college football, wins one game a year maybe. Back in 2007, they had a quarterback named Todd Reesing who was maybe a little bit taller than me that brought Kansas one game away from a national title. One more win in their conference championship game, and they would have made it to a national championship game. Todd Reesing was just so much fun to watch. Just his competitive prowess, his leadership, and just how he didn't really have the most athletic ability, but still brought Kansas, a team that's if you look at the FBS rankings, they're normally the past 5, 6, 7 years, ever since he's been there, normally they're ranked lower than some FCS teams. Almost brought them to the national championship, and that's just one of the reasons college football is always going to be one of my favorite sports. As you see Pat White with the read option that he used to run so well back in college, 18 yards for the touchdown. Pat White just running around like he used to for me back in the day. A 2-point conversion, why? I don't know. I actually kind of wasn't thinking. And also, while we're being nostalgic in this video, talking about that 2007 season when Kansas about made the national championship game, that season just sticks out in my mind as one of my favorite seasons in any sporting, like any sport out there ever. Because there's all the underdogs and all the potential Cinderella stories that almost happened that you would never dream of happening. Well, that's also unfortunate. But I remember, like, the two schools, you had Kansas almost make it to the national championship game in South Florida. South Florida was just like a couple games away from making the national championship game, which was absolutely wild. And that still just stays in my mind as one of the craziest and most exciting years ever. Even though, as an Alabama fan, that was one of our, like, worst year. That's the worst year we've had in a single season since, like, Nick Saban's been here for, like, 11 years. So, that, I don't know, man. I just love the sport. And it's just kind of funny because ever since the game has stopped, like, coming out, I think a lot of people's passion for the sport has kind of sunk because you used to go home every day as a little kid and play this. And college football was in your mind 24/7 and it's just not there anymore. I feel like a motivational speaker about a game. I need to check myself. Boise State's getting a little risky. 4th down and 1. Gonna blitz the whole team. Hopefully get a 4th down stop. Because that would be great. If you'll ever say Hut. Kellen Moore. If you could say Hut, that'd be nice. Had a great career at Boise State, but like some of the players I mentioned before, didn't have a good NFL career. I think he's still a backup somewhere. But he finally says Hut, and they're going nowhere. Because I got a goon squad. Because I used to grind back in the day. Pat White, across his body, hits Justin Blackman, who also was another bust. Pat White, read option, touchdown, just because he's the GOAT. Pat White, again, just outruns everybody for another 2-point conversion. Just an absolute cheat code, man. Like, Pat White back in NCAA football, I guess really any fast quarterback back in NCAA football, especially Pat White, definitely compares to Michael Vick in today's Madden. And more than just today's Madden, more like back in Madden 2004, and we all know Madden 2004's Michael Vick was one of the top 2 most dominant players in sports game history, with Bo Jackson from Techno Bowl being number 1. But Pat White, another strike. Tim Brown, the Heisman winner. Can we get a punt return for a touchdown to end off the episode? Nope. See if we can hit Braylon Edwards on a fade. Pat White, Braylon Edwards. That doesn't happen. Pat White getting picked off? Well, Pat Peak's going to take this back for a pick 6. I was trying to do some Twitter business, and that's how good my team is. Can get pick 6s without me even playing. What a play. What a play to end off the video. Pat White, disgustingly good, man. So freaking good, and that's just a fantastic end to the video. What a beautiful ending. So hopefully guys enjoyed today's College Football Ultimate Team video. Just something a little bit different. Something I really wanted to do. Something, like I said, I'm just not a guy that likes doing the same thing over and over again. So something I've never done on the channel before. Hopefully you enjoyed for whatever reason. If you guys used to play NCAA Football Ultimate Team back in the day, let me know by dropping a big thumbs up. And let me know in the comment section as well. Let me know also in the comment section your favorite college football memory as a college football fan. Maybe you're not even really a college football fan. Maybe you just have a favorite memory. Let me know. Don't forget to take part in the Q&A coming up on the channel very, very soon on my Twitter or my Instagram by using the hashtag AskRBT. With that said, that's going to do it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and check out the Hang In There merch top description box below. I will catch you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. God bless and peace.